Hey folks, Derek Kilmer here, your representative in Congress. Sorry I couldn't join you in person today, but I want to say thank you to Alicia and her entire team for organizing and coordinating with my office to say a few words. Note the key phrase there, a few words. It's hard to convince you that I'm about to deliver words worth hearing, but you know what's even harder? Earning the certificates you're celebrating today. Each of you has different stories. Maybe you balanced kids and classes. Maybe you came from an area high school. Maybe you're looking to start a new career, or maybe you overcame significant adversity. But after today, you will become part of the Palmer story. And I want to congratulate you and your families who supported you along the way. That accomplishment is even more significant when we recognize what you've overcome to make it. My hope is that Palmer Scholars gave you an opportunity to pursue something that lights your fire, because we spend a heck of a lot of time at work, and it's a lot more satisfying when work doesn't feel so much like work, when it's something you care about passionately. So hopefully, while your work will be fulfilling, you can also spend time with the other fulfilling parts of life. Your family that supported you to get to this day, your friends who've helped you through tough times, your hobbies that fulfill you. You have the chance to set an example, to lead in this work for others. And listen, the investments that we make in your education and these opportunities fulfill promises at three different levels: for our country, our community, and for students. Let me quickly talk about all three. First, when we invest in your education, we fulfill a promise to our country that we aren't just going to let economic growth happen someplace else. When I worked in economic development in Tacoma, I had a sign on my wall that said, "We are competing with everyone, everywhere, every day, forever." And I admit, I often find that sign a bit intimidating, but it's really important, not just for folks working in local economic development, but for our country too. The reality is that the nations with whom we compete aren't sitting on the sidelines. They want to eat our lunch, and we shouldn't let them. There's a reason, going all the way back to the GI Bill, going all the way back to our nation's response to Sputnik, that we recognize that our future from an economic standpoint and a national security standpoint depended on investing in education. And that's what Palmer Scholars has been about. Second, we know that investing in your education, and Palmer Scholars particularly, delivers on a promise made to Pierce County and its employers. According to the International Economic Development Council, the number one factor that businesses use in making their location decisions is the availability of good, skilled, educated workers. So when we invest in you, we are investing in jobs in our community, in our current employers and our future employers too. And third, and this is perhaps most important, the promise made by Palmer Scholars to its students is that taking advantage of their programs will create opportunity for them. We know that as educational attainment goes up, so does the likelihood that someone will be employed rather than unemployed. We also know that as educational attainment goes up, so do wages, so does pay. Meaning the investment that you just made in yourselves will fundamentally change your trajectory in life. That's a big deal. And the value of learning a new skill will set you up for success and help you deal with whatever life sends your way. So no matter what certification you're getting, it's not an exaggeration to say that the investment you've made in your future will change the trajectory of your life. According to nearly every study done, your accomplishment today means you are more likely to earn a job. You're more likely to earn more over the course of your life. That is a big deal. And frankly, that's why I'm fighting to have the government more adequately fund education so we don't see tuition continue to go through the roof. It's why I've been fighting for better financial aid, for funding for Pell Grants. It's why I'm fighting to make sure that we don't see rates on student loans get jacked up. Education is the door to opportunity, and for a lot of families, including mine, financial aid is the key to that door. But I want to congratulate you for going through that door, for seizing these opportunities. And let me end with this. Please know that on behalf of your community, we are all just incredibly proud of you. So thank you for letting me join you, and best of luck in your next chapter. Take care, everybody.